Hey study buddies, so today what we're going to be looking at is radians. Now, I remember when I first started learning about radians and I was like, what does this even mean? Like I was doing these problems, but I was like, what is a radian? And it just bothered me so much. So today I wanted to explain what are radians, and then we're going to go into some conversions of radians, the arc length formula. So that's pretty much what we're going to cover. This is to help you guys out because I wish I had this when I was learning radians. So first of all, let's talk about what is a radian. So essentially what a radian is let's take a look at this unit circle right here. We have our radius, which is this length. We know that, right? Essentially, what your radian is, so let's denote radian like this. What your radian is, it's the number of times that your radius goes around your circle, okay? Now, let's take a look at something very interesting. You know that number pi? Where does it come from? Well, pi is the number of times that the radius goes around the semicircle. Okay, that's why 180 degrees, you could say 180 degrees is equal to pi. So yeah, it's just the radian is the number of times it goes around the circle. So it could be pi times, it could be pi over 2 times, which is 90 degrees, right here. Okay, and this would be 2 pi, right? The whole way around is 2 pi. Okay, let's take a look at the arc length formula because you may or may not use this. I'm just going to write it down because it's also a good way of helping you understand what is a radian. So the arc length, which is essentially the actual length of this, is equal to the radius times your radian, right? And that makes sense because, okay, we know a radius gives us a length value. The radian is the number of times it's going around the circle. So if we're looking for the arc length from here to here, well, we just do our radius times the number of times that it goes around the circle. So our radian. Okay, so I hope that was straightforward. You guys can go back if you want and listen to my explanation. Now we're going to look at how to convert. So we essentially know that 180 degrees is equal to pi. So let's use this ratio to help us convert. So let's say we want to convert 150 degrees. Sorry, that was really bad. 150 degrees. What you would do is you would multiply it by pi over 180 degrees. So you do it like this because you want to get rid of the degrees, and this is going to get rid of that degrees. Once you do that, you get 150 over 180, which is essentially 5 pi over 6, and you've converted it now. Okay, let's take a look at pi now. Let's convert something that's in radians. So if we have pi over 3, what we want to do is we want to get rid of that pi, right? So we're left with our degrees. So you put the pi at the bottom, so they'll essentially cancel each other out, right? And then you put the 180 degrees at the top. So essentially you're left with 180 divided by 3, which gives you 60 degrees. Okay, and that's how you convert your radian. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys and you guys get a better understanding of what is a radian. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.